So we got one person in the chat today. Sorry for the lateness. Forgot to uh, click on post the link for the video. Sorry it's dark all of a sudden. Not recording from my usual place right now. And unfortunately, the lights aren't working, and I don't want to bring a lamp in here. I need to change the light bulbs in this room. But I'm like, oh, whatever. Yellow card. Well, it's the last week of school. What a week are we having already? Let's just leave it at that. What a week we've been having this week. Like, I really like. I wish we could talk more in class. Oh, like all the shenanigans going on planet Earth, specifically this country. I'll have Mr. Berg deal with that since he's the social studies teacher, and this is a social problem. No, nothing's wrong. The screen is black. It's just that there's no lights in this room. I had to change temporarily just because they're fixing something in my normal studio, so I need to go somewhere else. So it's fine if the screen is black. It's just that there's no lights and the light bulbs don't work. So yeah, it's fine if it's black. Sorry, can't show emotions and stuff. All you're gonna hear is my voice. I wish I could share screen and let's show you an avatar or something, but I can't do that on YouTube live. But anywho, I'm just gonna keep it short. There's nothing really new. I'm gonna exception of sixth grade. You guys just have one assessment. No Wednesday. With the exception of yeah, whatever that occurred. But you guys don't have that much work except sixth grade. What do you mean sixth grade? You only have to do 10 points and this by yourself. You guys will mostly do just digital lessons for the rest of the week, except Thursday, Friday. Thursday, it's some virtual field day, which I don't even know what we're gonna do. I think tomorrow we're gonna discuss it as teachers what this virtual field trip is. That'll be on Thursday, and then Friday will be the last day of school. You'll turn in your books and stuff either Thursday night or Friday morning, whichever of the two. I'm gonna have something live here. I might do a Zoom call instead, since at least one Zoom call is good enough, as long as none of you share the links with the YouTubers. I know. We'll do something fun on Skype or something, or on Zoom, and maybe do like a video game or something that you can all play together. Like a real fun game that I play with college friends called Drawful. Super fun. You can play all that. All you need is like some method of drawing, and that's it. And then after that, we're done for the school year. I'll see you guys next year. Ooh, excuse me. But related to coursework, well, seventh grade, yeah, no more eighth grade. Seventh grade, I'll see you next year as your advisory homeroom again. Feels weird, but you guys, all you're doing right now this week for the rest of the week will be short, just digital lessons related to the last chapter. I'm just going to show you all the digital lessons. You won't cover this again until high school, give or take. If we have time before the end of the school year next year, we'll review it again, but I doubt it. But all you need to know, we've already kind of went over cells in fifth grade, where when it comes to cells, remember, cells make tissues, tissues make organs, organs make organ systems make organisms. You know the rest. Like health, but that's the basics. There's different cells for different types of tissues. Different tissues make different types of organs. For example, you can say a tissue from your calf going to like your stomach, even though because it's made of different cells, different tissue types. So, for example, you can put for example, I had a cousin who got injured in their Achilles. They moved a piece of her muscle tissue from her thigh into her Achilles, and it worked fine. But for example, you can't do it to another organ unless it's the same tissue type. Which, unless it's a muscle, it's really hard to do. But yeah, that's pretty much it for that section. There's no different steps. There's nothing real groundbreaking. With sixth grade, you guys are finishing up pH levels. There's no anything below a six is 0 to 6 is usually an acid, while sevens are your neutrals. Everything tries to be neutral. Not everything can be neutral, unfortunately. That's how the universe works. And then anything that's 8 through 14th is a base. You can't pass 14, so whatever. When it comes to the next chat, we're just going to review types of energy. The last lesson will be just types of energy. One digital lesson, you're done. And then when it comes to the assessment for fifth grade, you guys are going to wrap up oceans, which is the first thing you talk about next year, water and oceans. Today you'll be basically reading or viewing a digital lesson based on currents, how the currents affect. For example, the reason why parts of Europe are warmer than Chicago, even though technically we're supposed to be at the same level, not there higher. The reason why is because Gulf streams and currents in the Atlantic Ocean bring warm water from the middle of the equator all the way to the north and allows them warm. If those currents didn't exist, oh boy, it would have been freezing cold in all of Europe. But it's not. It's not freezing cold. It's actually warm, way warmer, even though they're higher altitudes than we are, or higher latitudes. We're closer to the north than we are. But hey, what are you gonna do? Currents are important. Without the currents, you have bad weather. Owen, sorry, Thor. Thor wants to come in here, but he can't because there's too much trash all over. But basically, with the currents being either tampered with or changed can cause global catastrophes. I think I mentioned this earlier when we mentioned there was like a great extinction before the dinosaurs that killed anywhere from 92 to 95% of all living life on Earth. That was because currents changed, and a lot of animals couldn't, and a lot of living things couldn't handle it, couldn't handle the change, so dead. So yeah, that's the main reason. And then later on in the week, you will learn a little bit more about the ocean, like ocean creatures, how to measure the currents. That's about it. And then you'll be done, and we'll discuss this again next year. Anywho, just letting you know, 7-6, you guys will be paired up again. Sorry, 7, you're eight. You're now eighth. You'll be paired up with the previous class. I don't think you'll do that much cross learning. Like you'll have partners from the other class to do your stuff with. It's more like you'll just be doing the same thing, so you can talk to one another. You'll be doing earth science at the beginning of this fall, so that means geology, rocks, history of the planet Earth, volcanoes, earthquakes, and then in the spring we will most likely start astronomy and finish off with astronomy, which I have a plan, a grand plan of what to do for astronomy at the end of the year next year, but just look forward to it. But anyway, I'm going to end it here, and there's nothing else really I can say. If you guys have any questions, let me know on thing. Also, one more thing, I will post this on Classroom either tonight or tomorrow morning. All assignments that are late or you haven't turned in yet, double check your grades, check your like on Google Sheet, like scroll down up to May 1st. Like everyone's caught up till May 1st. But if you're missing an assignment from May 1st to now, finish it. If you have no grade in there, finish it, or else it's a 0. And I can't because I think grades have to be submitted by 3 p.m. tomorrow. So make sure you look through everything. Everything's done, or else I can't give you a grade. Same thing with all your extracurricular stuff like gym and Spanish and stuff. Make sure you've done that. But anywho, take care, guys. Hopefully next time I'll be back in my normal place without the darkness. It's weird working in the darkness. I don't know. Maybe I should do like a scary outro. Nah, no scary outro today. Take care, you guys. See ya.